like this. I've just seen a line actually on Twitter which really caught my attention. When we were watching Erdogan on FaceTime, in a little phone on television, looking hardly presidential, apparently he said this is a coup attempt by the Gulen movement. Now, the Gulen movement is not the army. The Gulen movement is the Islamists, which he's an enemy of, and he's taken over their newspapers. To try and put it onto them, I think is pretty ridiculous. This is clearly the secular military takeover, and Erdogan is clearly flailing around, desperate to try and turn this round, and at the moment he's not. And some of the pictures we're seeing on NTV, and I stress NTV, not the state broadcaster, we are seeing people waving at the military, giving victory signs to the military, celebrating the military being on the streets. This is going to be a country absolutely splintered, and it's an extremely volatile country. One of your previous guests said this was a 20th century coup. It really does, it is so reminiscent of coups we saw in the previous century.
We're just getting word that British Lufthansa flights to Turkey are diverting or returning to their origin because of what's going on there in Turkey. That's the latest line. We have, of course, heard that the military have said that they have taken over Ataturk airport as well. And so in the last few minutes, we've heard the Turkish President Tayyab Erodgan in those extraordinary pictures where he was speaking to the newscaster there via a mobile phone. You could see him either on Skype or on FaceTime. There he is. He has urged people to take to the streets to protest against what he described as a coup attempt there in Turkey. He said it was by a minority faction within the military, and he has vowed that it would meet with a necessary response. And he said that the people must gather in public squares to show their response to this attempted military takeover. And these comments were live on television. We're just getting another line in from an EU foreign policy chief saying on Twitter that